Hey guys, what's going on? Salt God here for game 3 today. So today we'll be playing a triple Kitakaze division with Demi119 and Dead by Assault. He goes by Dead on Delivery on Twitch. Check them both out. So we are in a multi-tier match, tier 10 to tier 8, and we notice that they only have one radar, and that spells really good news for us. We're all going to go to the A cap and get some open water firing positions and hopefully cycle some smoke and priority target other enemy ships into oblivion. What flag is the Cancer Division going to? Well, he asked that knowing he can check the mini-map and see that we're all going to A. Yeah, see map, dude. I'm sure everybody here knows what the Kitakaze is, and for those that don't, the Kitakaze is a Japanese gunboat, tier 9. That's more like a small cruiser. It has 4 twin-linked rapid-fire guns that just spit fire. And that's really all you need to know about it. So downrange, we do see that there's a Thunderer. With our allies, we have a Baltimore, a Tirpitz, and I think a Yamato. We're going to start opening fire on this NtgGolfman, just trying to get that DD pressure out of the area, out of the cap, while Dead moves in to secure it.
Torpedoes dead ahead. A trivial attempt. Bring us closer, helmsman.
It's at this moment I realize that there's a Minotaur over here as well, and it is time for me to get the hell out. So thankfully I cloak up at the right time. We have radar going, and I think I'm going to pop my own smoke and try and help take down this Minotaur, because that's our biggest threat in this area right now. Just dedicated anti-DD machine.
Smoke screen is set.
We have our allied Tirpitz getting painfully close. Don't know why. It's not the right time for that. I keep zooming out here and there as the target loses sight. I'm just trying to keep an eye on what everybody else is doing and make sure that I'm not getting singled out.
Torpedoes astern.
But thankfully these guys are reliable enough that I can just not have to worry about them. There goes the NtgGolfman by torpedo. Our Tirpitz gets also torpedoed. And I try to dodge these myself. Those would be the Ostertorps, and these ones would be the Minotaurs, which don't have nearly enough range. And now he's spotted. Why is he saying that? He's probably caught out of smoke with that Minotaur right nearby, and he is. You can see Demi1 casually gliding across the screen, doing, well, something incredibly reckless, but thankfully we are also as reliable as he is. I taunt our team to bring us another victim. It seems like our presence on this side of the map has just made nobody want to be near it. So they all went to sea, leaving those three ships, the Minotaur, Ostergotland, and Thunderer, all alone. And now that our side is clear, we are free to move up and assist our other flank. Capture B. Yep. I pinpoint on the map so that Demi gets a gist of what we're doing. Right now we have 2 kills between us. I don't have a kill yet. I believe Dead killed the Minotaur and Demi killed the Ostergotland with a torpedo. I might have gotten a mix up. I honestly wasn't paying attention, but now our team is engaged in a border fight with the enemy team way over there on the other side of the map, nowhere near Sea Cap. They were free to go in and take it. We see that B is being contested by an Ostergotland as well, and we start opening fire. But we soon realize that it's not the only ship in B. There's also a Baltimore, the only ship on their team with radar, as Dead decides to smoke up. He realizes the dire situation he's in. Right now, he's just going to try and do as much damage as he can before he hopefully doesn't get taken out, but probably will. And I'm behind this island because I saw the danger coming and decided to take pot shots at the Ostergotland. Dead goes down, followed by the Ostergotland. And I tried to get a few rounds off on the Baltimore as he rounds that corner, but just barely clipped him. Now, Demi's still alive. We now each have 1 kill. And he's starting to take shots at the Baltimore as well. There are 2 DDs on the other side of B. And I'm going to try and get back in there to help Demi out before he finds himself in any serious trouble. They have a Missouri over here as well. Now, I guess it was a misleading claim that there was only 1 DD. I guess technically the Missouri does as well. Now I have the Missouri, and I rarely ever use its radar. Demi does get 2 rounds of torpedoes out, and that set on the Missouri look golden. Now I'm taking shots just in case it doesn't kill him, but thankfully it does. Now, I overextended, or not overextended, but I over course corrected to avoid these torpedoes or try and get them out of the way of the Missouri radar. But now that the threat has been diminished, I can get back into B. The Baltimore's still here, but he's so low health that me and Demi are just going to eat him alive. Which we do. Demi's not looking too good. I'm now at half health. We have 5 kills between us. 1 for me and Dead, and 3 for Demi. And their team is half dead across the board. Now I'm going to hit this island to save some time. There we go. Noob who pwned you and the Turpits gets taken out by the Thunderer. With with 0 kills, so not living up to his name. That's a cardinal sin right there. I again taunt our team that maybe somebody on our team maybe wants to get a kill, because right now it just feels like we're doing all the dirty work, which we are. There's 6 of their ships dead. Like 5 of them are from us. It's just, yeah, we just kind of feel like our team needed to step up a little bit and kill something. Now I see this gearing going around the corner. I'm not going to waste my shots knowing it'll miss. I'm not quite sure what to do. Should I pursue going around the left flank or go through the middle of those islands to our right? I do believe I do get this mixed up a bit. I do switch back around left and try to focus this Otago, which is at 15,000 health. This ship does have a heal though, the Otago. But I'm hoping I can just do some amount of damage to it. Now you can see it's already lost 5,000 and more before I lose sight of it behind this island. And Demi's to my immediate right. And that Fletcher, for whatever reason, decides to try and take some long-range shots at me. That you can't really do that in a Fletcher. It just doesn't have the shell velocity. But the Thunderer's right here, and he dodges those torps.
Smoke screen set.
Now I know those torps are probably going to miss, but I like to have torps in the water whenever I can. And it wasn't really for him, it was more for the ships behind him, Fletcher, Massachusetts, whichever, which I all anticipated course correcting by the time my torps reached their end destination. Another person on our team finally gets a kill, that going to the Conqueror, even though I feel like we did some of the work. I don't feel like shooting a target that far away, such as the Massachusetts and that Otago's angling away. It's not going to be a fruitful endeavor to pursue killing this Otago at this range, so I'm probably going to move up and assist Demi with taking out this gearing.
Let them face the Emperor's might.
He anticipated the gearing rushing him. He's still behind that island that he disappeared behind like a minute prior. Now, since I have more health, I'm going to try and
Torpedoes to port.
assist Demi in snagging him.
Protects.
Now, he moved in ahead of me, which I probably should have told him not to. I don't think I had the time, or he wasn't on comms, one or the other. Yes. It's now 5v5, and the Halan thinks that we might lose, which is a real possibility, but again, we're here carrying the hell out of this team. There's now 6 kills between us. That's half the enemy team. We cap B, we cap C. It's now 5v4, soon to be 4v4. I decided to stop moving to not end up in the way of this key here. We are still very much alive. I try to back up because I know the ship has torpedoes. It's not a good idea to be pushing out any further. And we still have a Conqueror left alive, pretty much a full health Yamato. That's the only redeeming factor we have going on right now. Our team really did try to throw this match.
Battle ends in 5 minutes. For the glory of the Imperium! Charge!
I decided to taunt the enemy team and my team as well by saying that for a 5v12, this went rather well. Because only 5 of us did the work.